Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, December 23rd, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is Aham Brahmasmi, which means I am the universe. But where I came to that from was the universe is asking us to show up during the time of Capricorn. Show up in responsibility. How are you responding to whatever the universe is handing you, the gold the universe is handing you to work with? And today we have the sun moving through the second degree. And so 2 degrees Capricorn is this degree of nurturing. And we've got this strong energy of nurturing as we've also got Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, and Chiron all hanging out at 20 degrees. So emulating that 2 degree energy. And that 2 degree is one of nurturing. And I was like, well, this is about like nurturing and showing up for your light and knowing that when you nurture your own light, when you nurture, this soul energy within you, then you actually nurture other people's, because by you shining your light, you become a lighthouse for others. But I'm like, that's a really long energy mantra, and it's not really an energy mantra. And then it was like, Aham Brahmasmi. I am the universe. You are this light. So the goal of today is nurturing this light within you, becoming this lighthouse, so that you can beam that light and show others how to step into their light, how to nurture and expose their brilliant light. So that being said, we have the moon in Scorpio, which is bringing some nice balance to the light energy. Moon in Scorpio can take us into the depths. Moon in Scorpio, though, works really well with the Capricorn energy of showing up. So the moon and the sun are actually meeting at 2 degrees today. And so this may be the call that part of you showing up for your light is also being willing to not avoid those depths, not avoid those things that can feel or look like shadows, but nurture your light into them. Nurture that love within them. Nurture them as part of your soul process. And instead of being like, bad, don't want that, be like, part of me, part of my past, part of what I came to do, part of me, important lessons, those little things, and remind yourself of that and not get in that place of shame, but get in that brace of like, oh yes, this is my wholeness, and this is part of nurturing yourself. And it's so strong right now, this Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn energy. I mean, if you have a planet that's at 20 degrees or in any of these signs, then you're feeling this energy to some extent. And this energy, I have the perfect cards. Oop, that I just threw, of course. Uranus, breakthrough. This is breakthrough, liberation energy. It's finishing up this retrograde in Aries, getting us deeper into ourselves, getting us deeper into our I ams. And that may be where the Scorpio comes in. That's like, hey, you have these things, these shadow energies that you've been like, I'm not those. And actually they have light to offer you. Or you have this shame that you're carrying within. You're like, I am that. And it's like, no, you've put these projections on yourself, and that's not even true. Uranus is helping you liberate that. We've got Saturn in Sagittarius, beyond the illusion, throwing away these judgments, throwing away these beliefs, throwing away this old knowledge of what is, and instead getting beyond that illusion. What's true for me? Getting into this breakthrough energy. Those two planets, Saturn and Uranus, are working as trine energy, so they're really helping each other in this breakthrough, getting beyond the illusions. And then we've got Jupiter, the planet of expansion. In Jupiter, in Libra, so I'm like, what? It can't be in Jupiter. Jupiter is in Libra at 20 degrees, feeding into this energy. It is sextiling Saturn. It is opposite Uranus. It's going to be opposite Uranus officially on the 26th, so in a few days. But here we have this flowering into our self-love, into who we are. These energies are working so strongly together. Look at these illustrations. This is what's happening on this astrological realm for us. But what we need to do is show up and nurture ourselves through it. The way you would nurture a plant, the way you would nurture a seed. You plant, you give it water, you give it light so that it may bloom. You're receptive to these energies. You're receptive to what is showing up. This is why, again, this moon in Scorpio is really helping us with this receptivity. The moon in Scorpio enhances our intuition. Moon in Scorpio is meeting up with Mars in Pisces. It's going to meet with Neptune and Chiron over the next few days, really helping us listen to our intuition, to follow the flow so that we can grow in and through this energy. But you've got to show up for it. You've got to be willing to be that Capricorn energy responsibility. I'm responding to what the universe is giving me, and I'm responding to it in a way that has me present for my light, being a lighthouse to myself, and then also in a way that I'm making sure that my needs are met, that I'm caring for myself, that I'm nurturing myself in this energy. That 20-degree thing, it's so strong. And the final thing that I want to mention about that is that we also have Chiron at 20 degrees. So Chiron is actually squaring Saturn, and it is in conjunct the Jupiter in Libra energy. But Chiron brings this element of the healer. Healer, heal thyself. And from the archetype cards, that's what I pulled. I pulled the healer energy. And this is really where this came in, like this energy of being the lighthouse. Healer, heal thyself. Heal thy light. Show up for thy light. Be responsible for that light. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Starting with yourself first. Are you connected? Are you showing up for all those parts of yourself? Body, mind, and spirit. The ability to help transform pain into healing. That moon in Scorpio, which is looking at those old things, those projections, and be like, I am this thing and it's bad, or I am this thing and I think that it's bad, but actually this is a really amazing thing that I can transform into gold. You have this opportunity with this healer energy to step into it. Now I have this innocence card, which is the sun card, and I feel like this innocence is going with the healer energy. The shadow attribute for healer is taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Step into your innocence, step into this child energy, and remember that you are that. You are the innocence of this soul light, and step up to that as the healer. Love yourself the way you would love that child, and then it will expand from that place. Healer, heal thyself. When you heal yourself, it goes out everywhere. Aham Brahmasmi. As you remember, I am the universe. You remember that you are the universe as well. It all connects. Show up for yourself. Nurture your light so that you can then nurture the light of others, even if just by being that lighthouse that you are. So, that's it for today. Book a reading. I have my holiday sales going on. GaiaBlooming.com. Work with me in 2017. I have monthly sales going on for that if you'd like to work with me every month. It's really great. The people who show up every month, and we really can make some amazing progress. So, that's it for today. Namaste.